Evening. This is an NBC News election alert. I'm Steve Kornacki, NBC World Headquarters. We have got results in multiple states voting today. And let's go right to the biggest surprise of the night. This is in New York City. This is a 5-term incumbent member of Congress, Adriano Espaillat. He has been defeated in the Democratic primary by challenger Darializa Avila Chevalier. She is aligned with the Democratic Socialists of America. She is endorsed by the mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani. And tonight she has ousted Congressman Espaillat in the Democratic primary in New York's 13th congressional district. Nearby, also in New York City, another incumbent member of Congress, Democrat Dan Goldman, has also been defeated. He's lost his primary in New York's 10th congressional district in a landslide, nearly a 2-to-1 defeat against Brad Lander. Lander had also been running with the backing of Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Also in New York City tonight, big news in the 7th congressional district. There, a landslide for Claire Valdez, significant because she also endorsed by Mamdani, also aligned with the Democratic Socialists of America. This is an open congressional seat triggered by the retirement of a 34-year incumbent, Nydia Velázquez. Valdez wins this easily. Another long-serving incumbent retiring in New York's 12th congressional district, Jerry Nadler. He will be replaced as the Democratic candidate there by Micah Lasher. Micah Lasher winning this primary over a state legislator, Alex Boris. Other news tonight from around the country. In Maryland, it is still a cliffhanger in the 6th congressional district here in Western Maryland. The dynamic here, an incumbent, April McClain Delaney, being challenged by the man who had the seat before her, David Trone, a former member of Congress, trying to get his seat back, challenging his successor in the primary. Tons of money went into this race. Both candidates wealthy. Trone had spent $25 million. There are still votes to be cast, still a close race right there. And then out in Utah tonight, a couple of Republican incumbents who faced potentially competitive primaries. Blake Moore, first elected in 2020, had lost the Republican convention endorsement in Utah, but he made his way onto the ballot by petitioning. He wins in his primary. Another Republican incumbent who attracted a challenger, Celeste Malloy, she easily dispatches of hers. And in a newly created district, there was a lot of drama around the drawing of congressional lines in Utah this year. A court stepped in, drew a new map, created a new Democratic-leaning district. And in that district this evening, Ben McAdams, a former member of Congress, wins the Democratic primary there. And again, under this new map in Utah, he will be favored to win this district in November. So results still coming in some of these places, but some major headlines certainly tonight from these primary elections. And thank you for watching this special report. More news is straight ahead on NBC News Now and on NBCNews.com. I'm Steve Kornacki. Have a great evening.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.